Well, good morning and welcome to Cooking in the Community Kitchen. My name is Judy Anderson and I'm so pleased to invite and introduce you to our CEO, Sunday Nordine. Thank you so much for joining.
Awesome, thank you for having me.
Well, what we want to do is talk a little bit about the Good Food Box. And I think as I wash my hands and scrub the sweet potato, if Sunday then would like to talk a little bit about the history of the community kitchen, please.
I can do that. So welcome and thank you for joining us. So the community kitchen has been in existence in Calgary for 29 years, and the Good Food Box has been running for over 10 of those years. So at the community kitchens, what we do is we focus on most of our programs. We run 5 of them, and they all focus on food and food insecurity. And so our motto is to educate and teach and equip Calgarians and to eat healthy food and to educate them in health and getting healthy food back into their bodies. So that is a little bit about community kitchens.
So I have the privilege of each week creating a recipe that showcases one of the ingredients in the boxes, because sometimes we do have people that write in, or when we just look at things that perhaps could be a bit of a challenge, it's nice to have a simple recipe. We are not trying to turn this into a gourmet delight, just a simple recipe focusing on the one vegetable, or sometimes it's a fruit, but with, again, very simplistic ingredients.
So why did you choose the sweet potato, Judy?
Well, you know, I think as we go into the holiday season, there is a lot of stresses out there. For starts, I think nobody really knows what our holiday season will really look like. And I'm a big planner ahead, and I'm also optimistic. So I am just thinking that, no, my family hopefully will be able to come for Christmas, and I want to be able to prepare something in advance so I'm not going crazy at the last moment. And this recipe that we've chosen also can be made ahead and frozen. So then you can just pop it out and away we go.
So how can I help?
Oh, well, here.
Okay, I'm not very good at this. So,
that's okay. I think we're a good team. So I'm going to let you just chop this up, if you will.
I will. I can do that. I can chop. Just don't ask too many hard questions.
There you go.
Thanks. Awesome.
Thank you.
I have cleaned my hands.
All right, perfect.
Awesome.
Well, and I think as we're chopping and whatever, we're trying to keep the pieces a bit consistent, because that's also going to help our vegetables just cook a little bit all at the same time, so that we can be kind of complete.
So I also want to talk about a little bit about the Good Food Box, and we purchase weekly our fruits and vegetables local through different vendors, and so that is really cool because we're supporting our vendors in this time as well. And so so through the Good Food Box, Judy also she does the recipes and prepares, but we also have a gentleman and another lady that are our purchasers, and so then they put the best price and they price and they go out to our vendors and say, okay, what kind of deal you can get us, and they get the best deal. So that's why we can keep it affordable for our clients and for our people. I also want to just share quickly about it, Judy, is that this is actually open to anybody that can purchase the Good Food Box, and so we just want to make it available. We want to get the healthy food back onto the table of people, and because we also know that this is the first thing that will go out of the budget of people and clients. So we're trying to make it affordable. You're saving about 50% of these boxes, purchasing them through Community Kitchen. So I think that's cool, because we are facing challenges not just with the pandemic, but just the economy, and so this is not the time to be People are going through very, very difficult times, and so we want to be there to support them and to get their bellies full of fruits and vegetables. So,
Excellent.
well, I got them chopped up, and so did I do a good job?
You did.
Thanks.
Fabulous,
Thanks.
and they're all nice and uniform.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay, so this is the consistency, people, that
All right.
Judy wants.
And so some people have asked us too, well, what's the difference between a sweet potato and a yam? And so a yam is actually an edible root, and the bark, it almost has like bark on it, and it's white on the inside. Okay. And normally the sweet potatoes, as Sunday will maybe
Right
pick
here.
one up from
That's
there,
right here.
is more a little bit like a football with the,
Yeah.
the two ends. And we get them actually in through the Good Food Box that sometimes are purple as well as the orange, but today we're using an orange flesh. So just because of time, we did chop up.
So can I drain that for you?
You certainly can. They are just sort of an al dente.
Yeah, so that you have to make sure that they're soft, not too hard, but not too soft, because then they could just go mushy. But we're actually going to be mashing them, right?
We're going to be mashing them,
okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to drain this for you.
All right.
So I'm going to mash these.
Okay.
I'm going to use this.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So into the mashed sweet potatoes, we're going to add our butter.
Okay, so you want me to add the butter?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And then I know that you have Swedish heritage,
Oh,
and so it's
yes.
all about the cream.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, you could use milk in this.
No, you can't.
But no. Okay.
No, you need more butter and you need lots of cream.
Okay, and so we're going to add our 2 tablespoons of cream into here.
Wonderful.
All right.
This is good. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
All right.
And you're going to add.
So I've just lightly buttered the casserole dish or sprayed. If you want to add that into here is perfect.
Look at that. That looks so good.
And I've got a spatula for you.
Wonderful. Okay. So you want it in here?
Yes, please.
Okay. Here we go. So this is your family's recipe that you do every year.
It is. It is. I think sometimes we just don't need to deviate from the things that we really know work.
This is great. This is easy. For somebody that doesn't cook a lot, this can be very
Well, I think
simple.
we need some of that flour to put on our
Oh, I
face
know.
so that it
I'm
looks
totally
like
gonna. I'm gonna
we've
totally
slaved
work
in the
this.
kitchen
Yeah,
all day.
definitely. I'm playing this one up. I'm gonna say this took hours, but
Absolutely. And then I've just got the sauce on low here.
no. Okay. Can I just set this back in here?
You certainly can.
Okay.
And then the idea of the sauce is that we really want to just stir it constantly until the butter melts. And we're not going to try to make it so that it's going to turn out like toffee.
Oh, right,
So
because it would. The sugar would actually make it.
it'll get really hard
Yeah.
when we reheat it. So we're just going to melt it down.
Wonderful.
And I know that every stove is just a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can turn that up a little bit, because I know you're watching it, it's great.
Okay. Wonderful.
And when you see the Good Food Box program growing as we have seen during COVID, what are your expectations?
Well, I want to tell you, the Good Food Box, since March to June or July, it grew from last year 62%. So we really see that this is a need, but also, so I think my vision is that I really want to see this get back onto, healthy food back onto the table, and fruits and vegetables. And I just, I want to tell a story a little bit about a lady that just about a few months back, she actually shared a story, and she had been in the hospital and was healing her body, and this really moved me, because she said, I don't think you really understand what you are doing in the community and how you are helping not just nourish our bodies. She said, as I was healing and coming out of the hospital, she said this, having this good food box and really just, she said, really saved my life. She said, because it helped my body heal, just tremendously and a lot better than if I were to just be. So I think that we're making an impact in people's lives, because a lot of these families that we do serve, are single moms or single dads and seniors and people that are just, just really struggling. And I feel just with this economy, so I feel that we need to be there. We need to be there for our people, our community, and bring healthy food back.
That's right. And I think supporting local
Exactly,
also.
exactly.
Because even through the Good Food Box, when we are
That's right.
purchasing from about 5 different wholesale companies.
That's right.
I think I would like also to give a shout out to H&W
Yeah,
Produce.
yes.
Because they gave us all the sweet potatoes that for our show
For
today.
our show, yeah.
So that's very much appreciated. Thank you guys.
Yeah. No,
And
they're
so
awesome.
that's looking pretty good. I think
Yes.
just like another minute or so,
Yeah.
and we're all good to go.
And to not stick it and make it toffee.
That's
Do
right.
not make
Do
it toffee.
not make it into toffee. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Here we
For
go.
you. And I'm one of those cooks, I like to clean up as we go.
Oh,
So,
okay.
we're going to have it all ready to go. And then I've got some toppings for us as well.
Perfect. Okay. So this is almost done.
Do you know one thing that I think we did forget was we forgot to add the paprika into there. So we want that little bit of balance between
Okay.
the heat of the sweet potato.
Okay. Can we add it to this?
I think so. We'll just
Because
put it
it's gonna
into
be
our
dumped
sauce.
on there?
It's going to be. It's all good.
See, this is how cooking is done, people. You just,
just
you
go with
know,
the flow
we
a
go
bit.
with the flow.
I'll add a little bit on there.
There
too.
we go. Okay, here we go.
Well, I think that looks absolutely
Yes, so it's
perfect.
kind of bubbly. It's not sticky, and then you're going to add it to the top of this.
Yes,
correct.
please.
Oh, look at that butter! Just wonderful.
Everything is better with butter,
It
as
is
they say,
totally,
right?
totally love it. Can I eat some of this? Is there
No,
going to
you
be?
have to wait.
Oh,
You
I do have to
just
wait? Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go.
This is also a great dish. It is gluten-free. If you've got vegans or vegetarians in your family, they're going to be happy that you thought of them with your food choices. Now, I like to put the pecans on the top, and I probably will just put them on with my finger. If you want to be creative, you could maybe try making it look like a Christmas tree. If you don't want to do that, or
So if I don't like pecans, which I do, but if somebody didn't like them, could you use other
You could
nuts, or
use-
you could use any
absolutely.
like almonds,
almonds, walnuts.
Okay.
I think you just want to
Okay.
make sure that they're nice and
coconut,
fresh.
coconut maybe? No?
Maybe,
No? Yeah.
perhaps. And you could also crush them up with a little bit of butter and
Yeah.
maybe even a little extra.
Okay.
But this way, as long as your guests are good with having nuts in their
That's right.
food,
Okay.
then I think all should be well. And nothing says Christmas like cherries, right?
Okay, so you don't have to do this,
You
but
don't
this is
have
just
to.
making it festive. This is wonderful. I hope you have one made.
Oh,
No.
I got some magic. I got some magic happening over here. So I am going to take this in and
And
pop
put
it into the oven.
Great. And how long do you put that in for?
Well, it is going to depend if you make this overnight or if you freeze it, you might want to unthaw it
Okay.
before you pop it in the
Oh,
oven.
so unthawed, if you freeze it, you unthaw it.
Unthaw it first.
'Kay.
And then it just really needs to cook until it's nice and bubbly.
Okay.
Just like this. So it's nice
Ooh.
and bubbly around the corners.
Yum. So for this size, we did about 2 cups.
That's right.
And so 2 and a little bit of this casserole. So this would take about 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes
Okay.
to bake. And I think I'm just going to grab a spoon here and we will dish us up something.
Oh, here's some right here. We
Oh, you
found
got
one.
it. No,
We found one.
Okay, perfect.
Here we go. Okay, do you want a cherry?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
And if this also just sat out for a couple of minutes, it will just firm up a little bit.
So this recipe is in the Good Food Box this
It
month.
is.
Okay.
And
So what we're doing at Community Kitchens, I just want to let people know, is that tomorrow we're launching a campaign called the Gift a Good Food Box campaign. I'm so excited. And so what you can do for your local community is that you can actually go on our site or on our social media, and you can actually gift a good food box to somebody in this time. So that starts tomorrow. So go on and gift a good food box to some family in the community that is in need at Christmas time. So I'm so excited about this. So my goal, I do have a goal. I'm not going to share it because I just don't want to jinx that, but I do have a goal. I really, really want to reach a lot of families. We're not about, gifting a toy, but we're gifting a good food box because we're about food. So
absolutely.
Judy,
so
this
I'm
is exciting.
going to let you taste this.
Okay.
And then I think maybe because we can't have wine or whatever, we could cheer bump with our plates.
Yeah, wine and mashed potatoes would just really go well with this, wouldn't it? Oh my. Oh, I can just taste the butter. And the cream.
Cream, it is definitely nice and creamy.
Yes. Oh, that is so, so yummy.
Well, and I also want to encourage that and to share with people that poverty we have maybe more awareness at Christmas, but poverty and food insecurity is a huge issue in our city all year round.
Definitely.
And so if anybody, and again, with no means testing, please feel free to go to our CKP Calgary /Good Food Box. And what is wonderful, we have an amazing new website. You punch in your home address or your work address, and bam, up comes some depot options. And so then you can get in touch with one of those depots and check it out when their ordering schedule is, if they want e-transfers or whatever. And then these boxes are delivered back to that location the next week. So it is a really, really cool program, and we just couldn't do it also without the help of incredible volunteers. I think we just want to wish from the Community Kitchen family to those that are sharing this time with us the best of the holiday season, and just know that we are here both online, but also very much in present to help you through the Christmas season or at any other time when you're just feeling that food is maybe one of your biggest issues. Thank you so much.
Well, I want to thank you guys for joining us. Judy, thank you for working for me. I love you to death. Go and order your good food box and order a good food box for somebody else.
Oh, exactly.
Gift a good food box this season.
Gift it forward.
Happy holidays. Stay safe, and we'll see you next year. Hello, my name is Sunday Nordine. I'm the CEO of Community Kitchens. I'd like to thank you for tuning into this episode. If you would like more information or would like to give a donation, you could go to ckpcalgary.ca. Have a safe and happy holidays.